What's going on, everyone? It's DV and I'm back in hardcore mode in Roblox Islands. I haven't done one of these in a couple days, and so I wanted to get a little caught up on the game in preparation for this update coming up. So we're going to go and start prepping. So one of the things we're trying to do today is I'm actually going to extend out because I don't have a factory right now, and I want to get, you know, at least kind of prepped for this update coming out, which is probably going to be relating to some factory stuff. I'm not going to spoil anything. You know, there's plenty of leak videos out there. I think, you know, it's obvious. The game team actually did leak, or actually they tease that there's like electricity or a lightning bolt, a plug, and a Christmas tree. So, or at least a tree. Now, if you haven't seen already, there is a tree out here floating, and I'm thinking we might actually get one of those. It's like a maple Christmas tree looking thing, and it is out here in the actual hub. So if you go over here to the left past this first portal, and then you look just to the left behind this tree, you're going to see an orange tree floating out there. See it? So you should be able to see the tree right there. I don't know what that is, but I've never seen this tree. I checked the Halloween screenshots and stuff that we had, and I didn't see this orange tree. By the way, I think it's going to be like one of these. I actually don't know that it's going to actually be an item that we can get, because it looks like it's the same model as these trees, and we don't have these inside the game. You know, these are close to pine trees, but our pine trees look different. So I think that's just a world tree, and it's probably just left in there, maybe for a new village we're going to be able to teleport to. And also, if you come over here, just a reminder for that update that's coming up. Just a reminder that the snow has been growing out of this cave over here. So I don't know if you noticed, but someone mentioned it on my Discord that the snow was coming out of the cave more. I think it's a nice touch to show, like, you know, progress of things coming out of the snow. There it is over there. You can see it right there already. So my guess is this entire village is going to be snow pretty soon. Probably with orange trees. That'd be my guess. It's kind of growing, and then, you know, this thing's still in the middle. So let's go back to my island, and let's get started on this copper field, because we do need copper. So I'm actually going to make another drill. Let's collect this. I've got to collect a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. I'll do it afterwards. What does the drill cost again? The drill is going to cost me crystallized iron. I only have one. A blue sticky gear, and I got 30 of those, and then I need 8 steel rods. So the steel rods are going to be no problem. I'll come over here. I think I have plenty of steel for those. So yeah, I got 1,400 steel. So this is going to take a little while. I'm just going to auto-click this until I've got maybe 8 of them. I'm going to make a couple extras just for good measure. All right, so let's go over here and make this thing. There's our new drill, and we do need to connect the drill to something in a minute. Most likely the smelter. So I think the smelter is going to probably have to be hooked up, because I want to smelt the copper, but I also need smelted steel. I think ultimately I'm going to have to grind another smelter today. It's going to be so rough. Last time, everyone, it took me 6 hours to do it. And I don't have a spell book yet or anything like that to help me. I don't even have the cactus. I don't have anything that's going to give me some help. This is a tough one. So why don't we go ahead and do this? Why don't we go ahead and start anyway? And I'll just go ahead and set this up. And then what I'll do is I will go out and try to grind for more sticky gears. I definitely need to do that anyway. So let's go ahead and get this drill. There we go. And I'm going to have it face this. So it's going to come out this way. Actually, I kind of think it should face the other way. And then I'm going to need some conveyors. Do I have any conveyors? Let's add some grass here. Do I have any conveyors on me? I don't have conveyors. Okay, let me go get one. Go make another conveyor. I need to make another conveyor. Okay, there's the conveyor. And then for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save up the copper, I guess. I mean, it's better to auto smelt it, because we're never going to want to feed stuff manually. So I think what I'm going to do, I need a copper totem too. I can grab one of those over here. Just grab this one. We have more than enough copper. All right, so now it's just going to start drilling. And now that's going. It's super fast. Copper is really fast, unlike steel. So I actually have a ton of steel on me right now. So I don't think I really need it that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and just pull the plug on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move my smelter so that we can just smelt copper for a bit, because we're going to need lots of copper, and this will fill up fast. Like, copper fills up fast, so we don't need it like this for too long. And technically, since I'm not feeding steel, I could actually feed my gold and my copper together, and I could probably even feed this gold over here. I haven't hooked up I need a crystallized iron, because I could use another drill or two. So let's see, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hook this up. I'm just going to basically set up an input and output chest here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the smelter here. There we go. And then I'm going to put a totem there in a bit. But for now, what I need to do is I need to hook up the smelter directly, and then eventually I'm going to hook up the gold afterwards, and I can actually smelt iron at the same time. So that's not a bad idea. So I'll go ahead and smelt iron at the same time. So let's extend this out a little bit more than I planned. Okay, so Conveyors in there. So I just need one more conveyor here. Set up the smelter there. Got to power it. There's some coal. Get some more grass. And we're going to put that across here. There we go. There we go. And this is iron. So let's do this. That way we get both. And then now I just need to set up a bunch of chests. So let's do that. Let's do... Did I actually add... We need the in and output chests here. And then we need a regular industrial chest here. I think it's going to fill up fast. So let's go make another... Let's go make another input output. Or I could actually steal this one. Let's go and steal that one. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And boom. We should have plenty of space for both iron and copper. So next, I'm actually gonna have to like get a copper press made because we can't do anything with copper yet. So we need 500 of those, and then I need a bunch of steel rods. I can make those. So we can make a bunch of bolts, but we don't want to make a bunch of bolts because what we're gonna be making might be gearboxes. So we need, we definitely need a rod and a bolt. So we're gonna need all three of these. So what it does require is a ton of steel. Of course it does. So we're going to need to make a ton more. That means, you know what, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm going to have to go grind for another smelter. Without this thing going, I can't, I'm not going to be able to make the molds, and we need molds. So while this is going, I'm going to go and run over and start grinding some pink sticky gears because without those, we're not going to be able to finish this farm. So let's go out and check those. So I'm going to go back out here, and if there's no pink sticky gear, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reset the server each time. So just like I learned last time, right? So what we're going to do a shortcut here. Basically what's going to happen is every single time I check for a pink sticky gear, I'm going to have to restart the server. So we're going to go and do that now. Rejoining the game. There we go. Let's go check again. This is going to be a lot of work, by the way. So this is going to be just as exhausting as actually grinding for the slimes. So let's go over and check. Thankfully, the portal is so close now. Before you used to like have to run all the way down there, and you don't have to do that anymore to get to the slime island. Okay, so nothing here. So let's go ahead and do it again. All right, let's go over here and nothing. All right, so after about 10 rejoins, we finally got a pink. We finally got a pink. Seriously, I've killed thousands, and I only got a pink just then. I only got a pink slime ball, but still, that's just refreshing over and over and over, you know? I mean, if you really want to just like go and spend all day killing because you haven't spent 6 hours yet getting your first smelter, then you can spend all day in here if you want. So we're not going to do that. So I only got a slime ball, so we're back at it. We're back at it. All right, we got another one. We got another one. We're going to continue with this. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I will record each time I get this just so there's accountability to how many I actually get. But man, this is going to take a while, but not quite 6 hours. Look, if it only takes me an hour of refreshing servers, that's going to save me a whole lot of time, okay? It's going to save me a whole lot of time. Yeah, it's not like the most fair way to grind for a pink sticky, but I'm still working for it, okay? It is a fair way. I didn't trade for it, okay? It takes a lot of work, and there's a lot of tricks to this game we can take to be able to shortcut, especially when pink stickies are very, very hard to get right now. And I did mention this to the game team, and they seemed receptive to, you know, the fact that pink sticky gears are way too hard right now. So who knows? We'll see if they do anything about that. I don't know if they will, because honestly, most players on Roblox only have about 10 to 15 minutes at a time to play. So if it takes them 6 hours to get a smelter, that's a big problem to me. Let's see if this one has a pink sticky gear in it. I think it has a pink sticky gear in it. I think it does, because we need 3 of these. We need 3 of these, please. Oh man, we got a buffalo core key though. Man, it gave me a buffalo core. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a pink sticky gear. Thank you. Thank you not. Thank you not. Come in. I know you got a pink sticky. Come on. Come on, you got a gear. Dang it. All right, we got another one. We got another one. Let's go. Let's go. Come in. Be a pink sticky gear. Stop giving me duds. Oh, come on. Oh, man, we got another one with 2 pink sticky gears. This is a fresh server with 2 pinks. It's amazing. We might have one here. Feeling good about this one. No, no. No. Please tell me it's not true. We just missed a bunch of them. Come on. Nothing. Another one. We got another one. We got another one. Man, this is taking a while. This is taking a while for sure. I've yet to get 1 pink sticky gear as well. I mean, we're getting the spawns fast, but so on average, if you're trying to get pinks to spawn, it's like taking, so I think it's taking like maybe 2 minutes 3 minutes to get one to spawn. So I actually think it's faster to just continue to do server hops than it is to like clear these out, because look, I'm killing so much right now, and it's requiring a lot more active thinking than just like kind of spawning on your island, run into the portal, run through the next portal, check for pink stickies. If none are there, rejoin server. All right, we got to get this. That's like 10 pink stickies. Hey, did I get it? What did I get? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Dang it. All right, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. I've been rejoining servers for the past, like, I think it's been about an hour. I'm pretty sure it's been an hour because I'm losing it. I am absolutely losing it. So here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, I take back everything I said about rejoining servers, because I've killed so many pink slimes and none of them are dropping a pink sticky gear for me. So I think I'm just cursed. So I'm going to try something else. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to auto these guys. Oh my gosh, there's 2 pink sticky gears. I just joined the server. There's 2 of them. Hold on. I might be wrong. I might have to just like, let's see. Am I right? Let's see. Imagine it gives me a pink sticky gear. Oh, it gave me a pink sticky gear. It gave me a pink sticky gear. Oh my gosh. It only took an hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going back to rejoining. Hold on. What if this one gives me a pink sticky gear too? Will you give me a pink sticky gear too? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't. Oh man, what do I do? I was just gonna tell you this thing doesn't work, and it did. What do I do? Okay, let's try this other technique I was gonna try. Basically, I'm gonna auto farm these. So check this out. So basically, what I'm gonna do, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna auto this guy. I'm gonna just sit here and do this. How about over here? How about we do this right here? Let's try this, okay? If this works, I'm gonna go eat lunch. So you see where my mouse is? I'm putting my mouse right there. Hopefully it's gonna work. And then no, don't get me. It's getting me, it's killing me. This is a bad idea. Bad. Man, I just don't want to have to sit there for another hour doing more restarts. But I got 1 pink sticky gear. That's pretty good. But you see, the first time I did this, it only took, oh God, it's gonna kill me again. Okay, so we're good. Like, I've got it pretty down. You know what I could do is I can adjust my angle here to be a little bit more like that. Yeah, so it still hits them. Okay, we might be okay with this. Imagine if I had a rage blade, this would be so much easier. This is pretty good. This is going good. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually go heal myself real quick. Oh no. But I gotta heal myself so I can just kind of step away for a moment, because I'm gonna go get another drink. I'm gonna go get a drink because I'm thirsty and I haven't had lunch. So let me eat this. This is not real food, okay? And then I'm just gonna auto this for a bit, and then maybe we'll get a pink sticky gear spawn. Wouldn't that be cool? Imagine this auto farm works out. Now the pink is actually really brutal, but it's okay. We'll survive it. All right, I'm gonna step away. Let me know what happens, okay? Let me know what happens. Oh my gosh, I am not killing slimes anymore. What happened? How many pink stickies do we get? We got 1 still. Dang it. We were supposed to get more. Okay, so let's go back to pink sticky gear land. So this entire time we don't have any pinks. So it does take a long time. Like I said, you know, now when I did grind with a like a spell book once, it took me a long time. It took me a really long time. So apparently my AFK farm did not work out. Now, if I macroed it, I would have been fine. Like, I could probably leave that on overnight. But do I think I would have gotten pink sticky gears all night or overnight? I don't think I would have. So if you're just starting hardcore mode, what I would say is so definitely grind for your first smelter. Like, don't try to take shortcuts, because you're going to need like blue sticky gears. You're going to need green sticky gears. And you're really going to need those materials and supplies for other things later anyway. So you might as well like grind for it, right? So you might as well grind for it instead of like trying to shortcut. But if you're on your second smelter, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it matters any bit. It's still a lot of work to try to find pink slimes on VIP servers, right? So if that's the case, what does it matter? We're not getting any pinks yet, though. This is really frustrating. This is definitely faster than the War Axe, though. Oh, there we go. Speak of the pink, got a pink slime ball. Not what we wanted, but let's just keep killing for a bit. I'm gonna watch some movies. I'll probably just turn on some Netflix while I grind. And that way this goes by fast, because this is so boring. So after you get your first smelter, this is just work. This becomes a lot less fun. So I just got 2 pink sticky gears in a row. So I have 4 now. That is crazy. So ultimately what I just did is I just kind of circled around. It kind of almost put me to sleep though. I was getting tired going around, and I was getting tired running around in circles. That was about an hour nonstop. So I was able to finish the rest. And I actually got 3 within about an hour or so. So that's pretty cool. And the first one took about an hour. So it's about 2 hours that it took me to get 4 of these. So that's pretty good. Now, I think they may have increased the odds because that was a lot easier than last time's. Let's go make what we need. We need to make a smelter. And in order to be able to make a smelter, we need some steel rods. So I'm going to go ahead and make some steel rods. All right, so that should be 8. Let's see if I get enough. Oh, I got more than 8. Okay, so we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and make my smelter there. And we got 2 smelters now. Now I can pretty much just grab what I need out of this one. So I can actually dedicate a steel mill auto farm now instead of splitting it. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so I need a randomizer right here. We're going to power this guy with some coal, and we'll need 1 of those. And then we should have this powered up. Yep, let's add a cold totem there. And let's go ahead and put a steel mill here. All right, so we've got second steel mill going, and now I need to just put some chests. So I'm going to put 2 chests here. There we go. So we got 2 steel mills going now. So we're trying to make a copper press, which is going to require 500 copper ingots, which we're going to get in no time. I've got steel rods, so I'm not going to have any problem with steel. But the problem is if you come over here and see, I've got to make some molds, right? So in order to be able to make the molds, I need, so like the first one is the steel one. And I can't even do this. I can't even use this because I don't have a steel press. So this is a big problem for me. If I want to be able to make gearboxes, I need a steel press. So I think that's going to probably be my next video, is getting to that steel press, because the steel press is really, really expensive to make. Well, check this out. So this is the copper press, cheap, no problem. I can make that in a little bit. Steel press though, look at, the problem is the copper rods and the copper plates. It's going to take me forever to do that. So let's go ahead and get what we need here. So we obviously need 3 more steel rods. So I'm going to go ahead and make those real quick. That way we know how much steel we really need. So that's 1, 2, and 3. All right. So you might be wondering, why, DV, why are you worrying about copper? Copper is kind of useless. And you're right. You're right. Currently, as of now, copper is kind of useless for the average player. But if this update, let me tell you, if this update requires copper for any reason whatsoever, I'm way behind. So I need to make sure I have everything that I need to be able to complete this update, because if I don't have what I need to be able to do the update, then I'm going to have to go to my alt and make a video on my alt, and that's kind of defeats the point. I'm trying to get this account caught up with updates. So because I don't really need the iron right now, I'm going to go and pause that so we can speed this up. So I'm going to turn these off. So I'm going to go actually make another drill and then feed it all into a single smelter, because I think that's going to help us speed things up quite a bit. Let me go set up another auto farm for iron, and then we should be able to get it. So I just need a bunch of iron totems. Okay, so let's go set that up. Okay, so let's go build this thing out. So let's set up, we could just do it all in grass. I have so much grass block, I might as well do it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do a double as well. I think we could do a double. I mean, I could probably even pull off a triple. Nah. Yeah, we could reach it. We could reach a triple. Okay, we'll do a triple auto. We'll let those feed for a bit because they do need to fill up before we can actually farm. All right, so we're at 275. What we really need is that other drill. So this would be 1, 2, 3. So it'd be right here, right? So that's where the conveyor is going to be. It's going to come through, and here's where that's going to be. So this is the piece that's reserved for the actual built-in conveyor right there. So that comes out by 1, and then we're going to need to make a right turn over here. So the problem I'm trying to figure out is, do I need to put another in and out chest here? Let's see. So this is the smelter, right? So this has got to connect to a smelter as well. So what I'm going to have to do is take this thing out, and then what we're going to do is do the, you know what I could do? Yeah, I need to do this instead. I should do stairs and save these. Let's save these and go cheap with it with some stairs. And then we're going to just put that there so we have something to base it on. We'll need to do the same over here. And this is going to be unique for every island, by the way. So mine's just built like this. It might work for yours as well. Mine's is kind of, mine's kind of unique in that the islands are positioned in this way. But you can use the same techniques. I mean, wood's really cheap, especially if you've been grinding it. Let's see. Let's bring this down. All right, so we're going to keep bringing this down. I got to meet in the middle somehow. So what we got to do is we got to bring this down as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out so I can see what's going on. I'm going to go down the stairs with it, which I would highly recommend. And then if you're running out of stairs, just, take out the ones you're using back here, or just make some more. Big brained. Big brain, just make some more. You run out, make some more. Okay, so we're pretty close here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'll put the conveyors And then we still need to connect, right? So this is pretty close to the middle here. And then this one can keep going down. So what we do is right here, we're just gonna basically wall it in, basically make a tube. Everything's gonna fall into. It'll look like that. And it's gonna try to bounce out, so we gotta do this. And what's nice is it's not, you don't have to do any side rails to this because it's just going straight down and it's a straight shot in. Like if it starts getting weird with physics, you know, you might have to adjust it, but we're pretty much getting them. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with this. And then feed this in. So let's go ahead and seal that up. So that's a nice tube down. So it stops right here, right? So it stops right there. Let's fill the sides. Drop down a little bit further. And this is where the magic happens, is right here. Is basically we're gonna do a tube down. I'm gonna do a little further down before I do this platform. And this is where the smelter is gonna go right here. If this is confusing, hopefully it's not. Basically what we're achieving is a unified, very, very cheap unified, like a duo drill setup with our smelter, because otherwise it's gonna be a big pain in the butt because we're gonna be having to set up yet another smelter. But this gives us double the copper. It's super worth it. Okay, let's do this. We don't need to do that, but I'm just gonna do it so it looks clean. And then what we need is a little space. So what I would do is 2 conveyors. And that way what you could do is you can build a wall right there so it doesn't bounce out. So when it drops, see that? It looks clean. Look how clean that is. Even though they're flying down super fast, they just come out like that. And then what we could do as well is we could set it up so that, and in fact, you know what? Save us a conveyor. Just do this. Just do that. That'll save you some pain. We can get rid of this too. We don't need that. Okay. So now we're in good shape. We're smelting a lot more copper now already. It's already going. I don't even have a chance. So let's go ahead and put a bunch of in and out chests here. We could use both. We had 2 of them, so let's go ahead and put those. And then put another one right here, just in case we're preoccupied elsewhere. We're not losing any copper. And then let's put in a platform because we're going to be dropping down a lot. We really don't want to keep like overshooting this. So let's put a little platform we can drop down to. That's a larger target because trust me, you're not going to want to try to aim to fall down on this all the time. It's a big pain in the butt. All right, so we got 2 of these going. Let's just double check everything, make sure stuff's not popping out. This one should be good. Let's see if it's falling off. It might be falling off, but I haven't been watching. Okay, so this one's, yep, that one's good. Okay, so let's go make our other drill. We should have enough to make this other drill now. We just need to do this. Perfect. Oh, I already got one. Look how easy that farm was, dude. It's so easy to get cry iron. It's hilarious. Okay, so let's see. Let's go get our drill. We need a little bit more steel rods. It's easy. I'll make my 3. We'll make 3 rods real quick. 1. I thought I already made those. I think I used them. Let's go make our drill. Now, because copper is going to be falling to the side here, it might be problematic for me, but let's see how it works. Let's see how well this is going to work. Let's power this on. Yeah, see how it's falling off? Okay, so what we need to do is put a little guide. All right, that should be fine. So now the goal is just to make a bunch of molds because we can make the press pretty soon here. We need 500 copper, which we're working on right now with 2 copper drills or drills hooked up to copper. And then after we have 500, we'll make our press. But the press is going to be useless until I get a mold. And then once we're done with that, the next piece for me, the next video is going to be me getting a steel press, which will have to be, it's probably going to have to be tomorrow. All right, that looks decent. Okay, that's cleaned up. We still need 50 more. 50 more. All right, we got 500. So we can do our copper press now. Let's get that out. Oh, wait, we do not have the steel rods. We need to make 5 steel rods. Missed that part too. All right, got 4 and 5. Now we can make it. Copper press made. Now we just need to save up a ton. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna probably hook it up over here for now. Actually, I'm not even gonna hook it up yet. And then I'm gonna farm. I'm gonna have to overnight probably for like, it's probably gonna take about 12 hours, but I'm gonna have to auto farm the steel for tonight. I'm pretty sure I can get at least 7,500 overnight. Because my steel, I just needed, what I need to do is get this to a point where I can AFK it. So let's see, what we'll probably need to do is shift this. This one on the right needs to be shifted. Or does it? Or does it? It doesn't. It doesn't. No, no, no. Put it back. It doesn't. So what I need to do is after this thing drops off, same thing as down here, what I need to do is drop this down and do a staircase. So let's take that out. Let's put a stair right here and we're going to go backwards. Check this out. This will save us from an expensive auto farm. And then take this thing out right here. And so what we need to do is we need to bring these together just like I did over here, except we're doing it kind of backwards. So It's going to be real easy though. So I'm going to come down right here and do this. And you don't even need this block right there either. Just needs, it can float. And then we're going to do the same thing here. And so now what happens is after the still's done, it's basically going to drop down. That one's going to drop down as well. And then, so what we need is essentially some blocks here. I'll just go ahead and use coal blocks, I guess is fine. And then we could probably go one more here. And this one's going to drop down. And let's see, let's do that right there. So now that comes down and then we're going to bucket it. So we're going to create this bucket. I usually use grass, but I'm going to convert everything to coal anyway. And then this is going to come down like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of combine what I'm doing over here. I'll have it drop into this last chest. That way I can collect from both. It's working. It totally works. It totally works. I shouldn't be surprised, but I kind of am. All right, so there we go. So there is our funnel down. We can get rid of some of these stairs because those are extras. And let's make sure nothing's flying out though, because I just saw something fly by me. So I think that's what this is. This one's flying by. So let's block that. There we go. That should do it. Let's go watch it. I just got to observe it real quick. Perfect though. This is a great way to overnight this because I didn't have enough like in and out chests and conveyors. I don't like using a lot of conveyors. So it's a great way to eliminate that. So what we're going to do here is whenever we want to do the copper, we just basically take out this in and out chest right here. So pretty much you just put this in the middle right there. Okay. So what you do is you just do this and you're going to need a mold obviously. And then what we'll do is we'll set up another conveyor right here. And that way you can feed it right away. The problem is we don't have a mold yet. So we just need to kind of grab these whenever they build up. But we're really close to being able to get a mold. So there's that. What's happening here, just to describe again, let me walk you through what's going on here. So coming over here, we've got 2 drills. We got 2 copper drills. And we're using stairs to pretty much combine them or unify them into a single smelter, right? Because it's just copper ore that's coming down. So you come down here and then it feeds into a single smelter, right? Pretty simple. So we do, you know, a little funnel here. So the stairs pretty much go into a tube just like this one does. Same concept. And you go down as far as you can so that they meet in the middle. So that these stairs need to connect and then drop into the same pipe. And then you pipe them down onto conveyors and then they go into a conveyor set here. And so what's happening here is the only reason why I need copper is for the copper press, right? So I don't really need to store copper in here if all I'm doing anyway is just trying to set up a copper press. So the problem is, like I said, the copper mold that we need to be able to make our stuff, our plates, our bars, our rods, I mean. So these here cost a lot of steel, right? So this one costs 1,000 steel. This one costs 5,000 steel, and this one costs 2,500 steel. So because of that, I kind of need to grind a lot of steel overnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to unhook this again so we can farm a ton of copper. We're just going to put an in and out chest right there. And then when we're ready for the copper mold, it's easy. It's as easy as swapping that out again. You just swap out the in and out chest with the copper press and a conveyor, and then now you're collecting over here. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. Next video, I will be creating a steel press. Like I said, I'm going to be grinding for this overnight. It is going to take a bit of time because I do have a lot of copper that's needed. So you can see how much copper I need. That is, how much copper is that? I don't even know how. I don't even know how many that is. That's actually a ton of copper. I might not even be able to make this in time, to be honest. I could do the steel rods probably, but first thing that I got to do is I got to make the molds. And so I'm going to need, at least I have the copper press, so I'm at least that far along with it. And then I'm going to overnight the copper as well as the steel. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. I think there's about like 70% of you that haven't subbed yet. And I appreciate each and every one of you that have subbed. So until next time, stay safe out there and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.